right now, I need you to take this down. 3,500 calories is equal to 1 pound of fat. So you have equalized your expenditure with your intake. At the end of your day, you're sitting in your bed and you take up a 12 fluid ounce can of Coca-Cola, 140 calories. And you now go in exceedance of your expenditure by 140 calories. Now let's say you do that for 25 days. You know what? 25 days in exceedance of your your daily expenditure by 140 calories would give you 3,500 calories. So after just a month of drinking 1 can of Coca-Cola in exceedance of your daily expenditure every day, it's gonna make you gain 1 pound of fat. Is it worth it? I think not. This is something too that you're gonna have to become accustomed to. I always tell people involved in fitness or competitors, you know, we normally take the most amount of time in a grocery. You could send us there to just get 2 items, and I tell you it's gonna take us half an hour. And it's because we're constantly reading the nutrition facts at the back of every product. And it's something that I'm gonna encourage you to start doing, because you need to have an idea. I mean, some small little tiny things you didn't think would really count that much. I mean, you'd be shocked to see the amount of sugar some of these things have in them. You know, and it's little things like this, just unintentional sideline eating, you know, just, you know, as a snack or whatever, you know, just things like this accumulate, and it really adds up to the amount of calories that you intake. And like we said, I mean, once your caloric intake exceeds your expenditure, you're gonna be gaining weight. You know, and let's admit it, life and technology now is not making us more active. In fact, we're becoming more sedentary and more lazy. We have this mentality now of getting everything, you know, straight out of the microwave, you know, and I'm gonna tell you, fitness is not gonna come to you like that. There is no, like I said, pre-packaged thing like you could just throw in a microwave and voila, lose 20 pounds in the morning, right? This is a process, and that's what I love about this. It really, like I said, it trains you to become disciplined and to really stick to things and to be committed. Now that we've kind of touched more or less on the numbers and macros point of view of it, and like I said, this is a very introductory vlog to dieting and to weight loss. I'm gonna be doing more in the future that are gonna go more in detail, and in later segments I'm gonna be doing stuff like supplementation. What you want to do is get your body accustomed to working under stress, to working under load, and as your body begins to change in composition, because you know what, you're gonna be losing body fat, you're gonna be gaining lean muscle mass, and as your body begins to change in composition, you then want to introduce stuff like whey products and creatine that would really give you the extra push in goals such as strength gains or hypertrophy. So let's get to it. I'm gonna start listing out some tips that would really help you in weight loss, and it's stuff that you could implement right now. I mean, you don't have to write down stuff and plan and you know, I'm gonna start this in 2 weeks. No, it's stuff that you can start right now. First up, whenever driving to a public place, whether it be a mall, whether it be to the gym, to a food court, or to your workplace, I want you to find the furthest parking spot away from the entrance that is safe. I don't want you to go parking God knows where. By increasing the distance away from the entrance, what you're doing is you're forcing your body to expend more calories than it would if you had just parked at the entrance. You know, a lot of times we like to rush for a spot closest because we're so lazy to walk far, but I want you to park as far away as you can. Another tip, I want you to get off the escalators, get off the elevators, and use the stairs. You wouldn't believe how much stair climbing burns calories. For those of y'all who like to look at the television, now I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but so many of us become couch potatoes just sitting there and doing nothing. So here's what I want you to start. For every advertisement, which would say, let's say at least 5 minutes long, I want you to get up and do jumping jacks, right? So say you look at TV for like 2 hours every day. In 2 hours, you could get a good cardio session going, like about 45 minutes, 40 to 45 minutes of just jumping jacks or whatever exercise it is. But basically, like I said, you just want to get up, get active, and really burn calories. Please don't starve yourself. Obviously, you want to be in caloric deficit. You know, your intake must be in caloric deficit, and you would want to really limit the amount you would normally eat. But please, like breakfast for example, please don't skip breakfast. It's so important. Your body needs energy to metabolize any fat that you have stored. So the only way you could burn fat is by consuming enough energy to do it. And I said, it's not going to be energy in exceedance of your daily expenditure, but it must be in deficit of. You want to eat also a lot of high fiber foods. High fiber foods really keep you full, that feeling of satiety, which really would cause you to not eat as many calories as you would feel like you would want to. Water is so important. You want to be drinking a lot of water. One trick I used to do whenever I'd feel like real hungry or like I'm starving, I would have like a glass of water just before I ate my food, and what it did was kind of trick my belly into thinking it was semi-full, you know. But water is so important. Water is important in distributing nutrients throughout your body. It's important in metabolizing fat. It's important in endocrine gland functions, regulating body heat and temperature, and it's just really important. Limit sugar intake. Come on, put it down. Put the Twinkie down. Put it down, as they say in the South. Put it down. If you're accustomed drinking like coffee, for example, or any caffeine products, I would like you to curb it throughout the day and really save it for that time just before you work out, because it acts as a ergogenic stimulant. It really prepares the nervous system, the heart, the brain. It just excites it for action. So what you want to do is really kind of desensitize the body of using caffeine throughout the day and really use it just before you work out. And the last tip I would give you is, you know, initially I wouldn't encourage cheat meals. You know, like I said, you really want to train your mind. You really want to train your mind to really be disciplined and to be committed to what you do. However, you're going to find that your metabolism and your energy levels are going to start dropping. You're probably going to feel a little sluggish after being in caloric deficit for a few days. And what you'd want to do is spike your metabolism by eating, I would not say junk food, but food that is more flavorful. Now, you don't want to eat to become full and eat, you know, a large amount of, but when you do engage in these less healthy foods, I guess it would be, what you want to really eat for is the flavor, the taste of it, you know, savor the moment. You know, it really makes you enjoy less healthy food a lot more. So that pizza that you want to order and eat all 12 slices, just have one and share the other 11. That's all basically for this first vlog. Like I said, it was really introductory, just so that you basically understand what the daily expenditure is. And the goal really of weight loss is that the energy intake would be less than the energy that you expend per day. Like I said, if it equals it, there'll be a maintenance of weight. And if your intake exceeds your expenditure, you're going to be gaining weight. Like I said, please be sure to download MyFitnessPal or any if it fits your macros calculator so that you can calculate exactly what your daily expenditure is, and then be able to design your diet based on the proteins, fats, and carbs proportions that it would give to you. Like I said, I'm here. Please feel free to inbox me. I'm gonna be responding to you whenever, as soon as I can, and be helping you design better a diet that is suited to your body composition. But I need for you to research really and truly. When I started, you know, I really taught myself everything. You know, when I started fitness, I taught myself everything. I looked at videos, I read, you know, and knowledge is power. It really is, you know. So I don't want you to just, like I said, take what I say and just be spoon-fed. You know, that's sedentary lifestyle right there again for you. I want you to be very intentional, be very strategic about this. So I want you to research, and then if you have further questions, I would like you to inbox me, and I'd be more than willing to help you out.